Hi, my name is Noor Khalife, and I'm here to teach you about catalysts in biological systems. First, let's get started off with some important terms. What are catalysts? Catalysts are substances that speed up the rate of chemical reactions without being consumed. Now, let's talk about enzymes. Enzymes are specific products produced by living organisms that act as catalysts to bring about specific biochemical reactions. Now, one of these specific biochemical reactions is the breaking down of H2O2 or hydrogen peroxide into water molecules and oxygen molecules. This occurs in the presence of the enzyme catalase. So that is going to be our enzyme catalase in this diagram, and this will be our substrate, or what is reacting, the hydrogen peroxide. So let's get started off with the active site of the catalase, which is where the substrate, or the H2O2, fits into, as shown by this diagram. Now, once this occurs and the substrate fits into the active site of the catalase, the reaction is sped up by having its activation energy lowered, since that is what catalysts do to speed up reactions. Now, let's move on to the two types of inhibition we're going to be discussing in this video. First, there's competitive inhibition. As you can see, in the active site of the enzyme in this situation, there's another chemical blocking it off. So now the substrate cannot enter. Where another chemical enters the active site and blocks off the substrate from entering, it is called competitive inhibition. Thus, the catalyst cannot be used for the substrate. The other kind of inhibition is non-competitive inhibition, also known as allosteric inhibition. What occurs is, in these allosteric sites that some enzymes have, there are these things called inhibitors that bind to these allosteric sites and end up blocking the active sites for the substrates to enter. This concludes my video on catalysts within biological systems. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.